Looks like some folks are filing in. Do you know if Mike's joining?
Oh yeah, he'll be joining.
Oh. Eamon said he was going to join early, but I don't see him yet. Oh, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Glad you got in okay.
Yep.
And you have all the functions up top too. Just want to double check.
Let's see, pop out. Let me just quickly do a screen share.
Okay, I'll stop sharing really quick.
Give me 1 second, window, do my screen. All right, can everyone see my screen?
Yep, perfect.
All right, great. I'll
Okay.
stop sharing.
Looks like it's 9:59. We're going to go ahead and get started promptly at 10. See how many people have joined. 27. I'll give it one more minute. Okay, I think we're going to get started. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to be walking through a brief training on the new illegally dumped mattress reporting tool, which is Rubbish. My name is Taylor Grimes. I'm the Special Projects Coordinator with the Mattress Recycling Council. I'm sure I've worked with most of you through the IDMCI and reporting through our current tool, Retrack. I oversee all the illegal dumping projects and initiatives at MRC. And joining us on the call is Eamon Israfil, the Chief Executive Officer of Rubbish, and I will pass it over to him for a brief introduction.
Hi, Taylor. Thanks for having me on. Like she mentioned, I'm the CEO of Rubbish. We've been building tools to help clean up the streets since 2017. We started with litter and illegal dumping here in San Francisco and have expanded across the US. So I'm super happy to be here for this special project.
Great, thanks, Eamon. So we wanted to start off with addressing why we are transitioning to the new reporting tool. For the past 10 years, MRC has been allocating $1 million toward this program, and we haven't really had a system in place to verify the data coming in. And basically, this will just allow us to use photos as the primary verification method. Will provide payment and audit validation, also automate and simplify reporting, and also provide live dump location mapping, which you'll see on the next screen as well. And I just want to say, if anyone has questions, please pop them in the chat and we'll get to them at the end as well. So just a quick overview of what the IDMCI is. It's the Legally Dumped Mattress Collection Initiative, as you guys all know who are on the call, but if anyone is on the call that hasn't participated, who is eligible to participate, any entity that removes illegally dumped mattresses and or box springs out of the public right of way. This can be an authorized solid waste operation, a permitted solid waste facility, an urban or rural government, or a nonprofit. So Rubbish is going to automate reporting. This is what the reporting screen will look like. And Eamon will provide a live demonstration at the end, but it really is just going to be a 3-step process. You'll attach the photo. As I just mentioned, we will be requiring photo documentation starting January 1, 2026 through this reporting tool. You'll choose the quantity of mattresses that you're reporting, and then you'll share location. 3 easy step process, submit it, and then as you submit, you'll be able to see a real-time hotspot visualization through the reporting dashboard on the tool. So all of your location details will pop up here, and you can see this is just a preview and an example of what it might look like as you continue reporting in specific locations, certain hotspots, or just different areas throughout the city you're collecting in. And then the registration process. So I will be your main point of contact moving forward for this tool. And I will send you an invite email. It'll look something like what's on the left of the screen. If you don't see it, check spam. It might be there. But you will have about 30 days to use the link before it expires to register for the program. And then at the right of the screen, you'll see the sign up form. We will be requiring a W-9 business name and phone number as well. And then just to touch on the resources we will be providing at the end, we are putting together some FAQs. We know this, might require a change of management and it's a whole new training process. So we want to make it as streamlined as possible. We will provide a webinar recording. And then we have a couple also short tutorial videos to provide to you as well. And I will also be here to assist with any training. I can provide some office hours or just, meet separately after this webinar to discuss any questions. And then Eamon will be available as well if any more specific questions pop up. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Eamon, to provide the live demonstration.
Thank you, Taylor. This should be super simple. Let me share my screen. Can everyone see my screen okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Oh,
okay. Okay, so you should get an email like this in your inbox. It's going to say no reply from rubbish.love, and the subject line will be you're invited to join the Mattress Recycling Council. From there, all you have to do is click this sign up and join button. Click continue. And you just fill out your name. And you could choose a very secure password. I'm going to do password for now. And Whoops, and then you put in your W-9, business name, and phone number. And then very important, everyone has to read the terms and services and policy to make sure that they agree with it. And then just click sign up. And that should be it. So that'll bring you into the portal. From there, you can open this link on your desktop or on your mobile phone. All you have to do is click report a mattress. So again, if you're in the field, you could open this link from your phone and just take a photo from your phone. Or if you're back at the office and you've taken the photo already, you could upload it this way. So all you have to do is click attach a photo. There's my illegally dumped mattress. I see 2 of them, so I'll put the quantity up to 2. And then all I have to do in order to share the location is just press this button and it'll get my current location. Or if I need to change that for whatever reason, maybe it's down the block and I'm no longer there, I could do that as well. Also, if I wanted to report a mattress that I picked up yesterday or a previous day, I could go ahead and change the date on that. So all I have to do is click submit. And that's it. So imagine I'm out for the day and I'm picking up a couple of illegal mattresses. All I have to do is press report another dump, and that could I could just quickly record another one. So I'm just going to type test 2, submit, and there you go. So that's how easy it is to submit a pickup. You could do so from your desktop or your phone. You'll be able to access this link directly from your dashboard, and Taylor will provide it to you too. So that's how you could submit an issue. Now, if you want to report or edit, you could go to your dashboard section here, and it'll show you the mattresses and where you pick them up. So in this case, you could see the reports from here, and you could click the images as well. You can also go to your reports to view them chronologically. You could filter by date, and you can also change in case you made a mistake. Let's say you accidentally wrote 1 when you meant 2. You could change that right here. It's that easy. It changes automatic or saves automatically. One important part is that you could change this up until the point where Taylor approves it. So once she approves it, then it becomes locked. In order to change it after that, you're going to have to contact Taylor in order to do a change. So I think that's it. There's a couple more things that we can cover, but I already see questions, so let's jump to that.
And I
Unless
just
Taylor, you think there's something else? Yeah.
Oh, yes, I just wanted to touch on a couple things. So thank you for that demonstration. And we are getting a few questions, and I do have some answers to some questions I just want to touch on in case as they've come up, just as I've sent out the heads up announcements. So I have gotten a question, does the app work in remote or rural areas without cell service? Can I upload photos and entries back at the office? Yes, your organization will be able to submit your entries when staff have returned back to the office. Photos must be uploaded for each location where a mattress was collected.
Yeah, and in the case that you don't have service, then you'll probably have your phone on you. You could just take a photo, and then once you do get to the service area, you could upload it then.
Yes, and the app is fully compatible with iPhone, iOS, Android devices, and browsers. And the app is built for just quick on-site geolocated reporting with that 3-click process that I showed you guys before and that Eamon just showed you online. But yeah, just wanted to touch, it does work in offline mode. The recommended approach is to do it back at the office. That's correct, Eamon?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Or, whenever it's comfortable and safe for you.
And so I just wanted to touch on that, and then I will share my screen back to Q&A. Let me hop back in the questions. So I'll just go in order here. How is it going to work when mattress reports are generated at transfer stations and not in the field? The illegally dumped mattresses should be collected in the public right of way. If they are illegally dumped at the transfer station, it would be the same method of reporting. Please take a picture of, if it's outside the gate, if it's on the road next to the transfer station, it's considered illegally dumped. So please just report it as you would any other illegally dumped mattress.
And I could add one point to that. In the case, you can also, if you don't know the exact address of where the mattress was picked up, you could just put in the zip code, and that's enough.
Yes, thank you for that. Yeah. You can, add the custom location in the app. Will there be any exceptions if staff are unable to or forget to take a photo in the field? I don't think so. We are really relying on this primary verification method for photos and illegal dumping. So I would say do the best you can to get the photo in the field. Contact me if you have any specific questions related to, that one entry that you're making, or just any specific questions for staff that are out in the field, and we can discuss it privately. We typically do a reporting at the end of the month. Do we have to do same day, or can we do mass upload at the end of the month? Again, you can do that mass upload as long as you have that photo documentation from the field. You can upload it back at the office if you need. If staff in the field don't have access to a cell phone, if they're just taking pictures on their cell phone and emailing it into someone else responsible for doing the reporting. But this app is supposed to make it much more streamlined and allow you to do that live reporting in the field. How often is the data locked? The data will only be locked once I approve the photo. Otherwise, you can still make edits to your entries. If you notice that the entry is resolved, which is what it will say, just please, you can contact me directly if you need to make any revisions to that specific or multiple entries. So customers picking up illegally dumped mattresses on the roadside and bring them to the landfill. What is the photo process, as they will not have the application? Sheila, I will contact you after the meeting to discuss more in detail, just so I can try to understand just understand the situation better. And then Sheila Bishop, how do we do it in the office? Field staff won't be doing this. Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, and happy to Oh, I'm sorry, you're asking me to elaborate?
Oh, no, just Sheila. I was wondering,
sorry.
does she mean field staff won't have the capability to take photos in the field, or they can, and then they will send the photos back to staff in the office?
Yeah, they'll be taking the pictures. We use a GIS system, and that's how we log all of our illegal dumping. So a picture will be in there, but I will have to upload that picture out of that to put it into your system, it sounds like.
Yes, the photos will need to be emailed from the cell phone or whatever device took the photo, and then can be uploaded through the browser. Would probably be the easiest way at that point.
We also have a hand up. I don't know, Taylor, if you see, there's someone.
Oh, from Violet.
Good morning, everyone. My question is, here at the Berkeley transfer station, the illegally dumped mattresses come in from a different department, and I'm the person who does the reporting. So how is that going to work?
So the illegally dumped documentation is coming in from a different department to you.
That's correct.
Let's table that and discuss if you can still get the documentation. Will you be able to get the photo documentation from the other department to upload it?
That means that we're going to have to train the people who work in that department. We can talk offline.
Yeah, let's talk offline. This, this will require may require change of management and additional training. So yeah, let's talk offline to see what solutions we can come up with for that. Yes, like you mentioned, you can just use the zip code if you need to. There is a share location that will geolocate for you, but if that isn't possible, if you're doing it back at the office, yes, please just put the zip code. Is this replacing all other reporting methods? Yes, this is replacing Retrack, the reporting software that you're currently using. We will continue using that through 2025 for reporting, but for 2026, starting January 1, we will begin using this software.
Can you read the questions where you, in sequence where you are, Taylor?
Yes, yeah. So I was just is this replacing all the other reporting methods? And then we're going down, can you enter coordinates on the address field of the app?
Like GPS coordinates, yes.
Next question was, can we upload December's information the old way? When will Rubbish be live? We will begin reporting 2026. So yeah, please continue using Retrack for 2025 reporting. The reporting year will end February 15th, 2026 for 2025, as we previously allowed that 45-day reporting period. And then starting January 1, 2026, we will begin using Rubbish. So there will be a little bit of crossover. When does this new program change begin? January 1, 2026. Will you be posting training videos, SOPs? Yes, we will be providing the webinar recording, a couple short tutorial videos, as well as an FAQ document. And I will synthesize the questions we received today into that document. So it is more comprehensive. Are we going to get access to it before January 1? Yes, I will be planning to send out invite links within the next week, so you can go ahead and get familiar with the reporting system and software. And if we need to schedule any, office hours to discuss more specifically any questions you have for your organization, we can do that as well. Not sure how many people use the Mattress Recycling Council, but will mattress pickup requests still take place through that site?
I think she means my MRC.
Oh, yes, these are two separate programs. Please, if you have a residential drop-off site, please continue using My MRC. This is strictly for illegally dumped mattress reporting. We report illegally dumped mattresses received at our site. Is this reporting platform specific to illegal dumping only? Yes, this is specific to illegal dumping, but more specifically, illegally dumped mattresses. And box springs, if you have those. We host community cleanups. The community dumps directly into the bins, which are then taken by the trash company to be disposed of. We are not always able to take photos of them before they are disposed of. So for community cleanups, I wouldn't designate that as illegal dumping. If you're collecting illegally dumped mattresses out of the public right of way and putting them in a collection container, you can take photos of those mattresses. But for a more formal community cleanup where residents are coming to drop off their mattresses, those would not be considered illegally dumped. So those would not be applicable to this program. I hope I answered that correctly or interpreted that question correctly. Can you show us the platform again, please? Is there an app we need or can download, or is this only a web page? You can use this on iOS, iPhone, Android, and or your web browser.
And just
And
to add a little bit, you don't need to download a specific app. You'll access it via URL. So via Safari or Chrome, via a web page.
And you can also use it on tablets, right?
Yes. Yep.
And then can there be multiple users or profiles? So there'll be one profile for the entity, but you can have as many users as you would like that are doing the reporting. Just clarifying, if a community cleanup is collecting illegally dumped mattresses in the public right of way, that still doesn't count for this program. Nick, could you elaborate, please? I guess when I am interpreting community cleanup, I'm seeing that as a more formal drop-off event for residents to bring their mattresses, as opposed to finding a illegally dumped mattress just in the right of way.
Yeah,
Just abandoned.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
When I mention a community cleanup, I'm not envisioning like a drop-off event. I'm envisioning like cleaning the streets and you come across illegally dumped material, like a street cleanup.
Got it. Okay. Then yes, that will count as an illegally dumped mattress and will require photo documentation as well.
Okay, got it. And for something like that, would it be possible to just take a picture of the bin of mattresses and add that as one entry?
The bin of mattresses where they were all collectively put after.
Yes. Because the scenario I'm thinking of is like volunteers who may not necessarily be trained on this app.
Yes, these are all great questions. That is something I might have to table at this point.
That's okay.
And think about and get back to you. Unless Mike, you have specific thought.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've got to have some degree of flexibility. The great thing about Rubbish is that it's giving us that geolocation. So in its ideal form, you've got your person in the field, they take the photo, it's photo, number of units, it automatically geolocates, you submit, and that's fantastic. That's giving you data that you've never had before, that we've never had before. Circle back with Taylor, please.
Will do. Thank you.
And then from Paul, we have what background context should be included in the photo of the mattress and or box spring. There is a comment section optional when reporting. The context would just be, you're taking the photo. If there's 2 mattresses, you're just adding the quantity for those 2 mattresses. We're seeing them in the photo. You're sharing your location and that's it. If you wanted to add some comments about, the specific dumping, you're more than welcome to do that. Is a tracking form that we currently use, will there be a new one? The log that MRC provides to entities, it's just a template that if you didn't have a reporting log to use, you could use that in the past, just to mark, location, quantity, date, etc., disposition. At this point, I guess starting January 1, that mattress reporting log will no longer be needed, just because we have this 3-step process now and verification. Will FAQs be published based on these questions? Yes, I will go through all these questions, synthesize them, and put a comprehensive FAQ document together and send that out, hopefully within the week. If mattresses are dumped illegally at an MRC site after hours and non-recyclable, can they be entered into rubbish? For the non-recyclable part, mattresses are dumped in the, public right of way. They might not be salvageable. They're left out in the elements. We understand they might not be recyclable. If they're left out, this ties back to the transfer station question I had earlier. If they're illegally dumped after hours outside the gate, those are considered illegally dumped. Please take a picture, and report it as you would any other mattress that has been illegally dumped. And if they are recyclable, great. Please put them in the container if you have one. So some mattresses are picked up by the city, by City Public Works and consolidated at the Corp Yard. The city can give us the location it was picked up, but we will only be able to take the picture when we get it at the corporation yard. Is this acceptable, or will we also need to work with the city crews to take pictures and share them with us as well? So this seems to be a popular question. I will get back to you guys on this. I just need to do a little bit more thinking. As Mike said, there, is a degree of flexibility. But Tim, I will get back to you on that. I know we had this similar question pop up a couple of times, so I will definitely come up with a good answer for you guys.
Taylor, there's a question from Paul earlier about the photos, and what would you like to see, or even what would you like to see behind or around the picture of the illegal dump? I know that the Rubbish app itself has the ability to look at more than just mattresses. I mean, generally, whenever you go to a dump site, it's not just a mattress there. It could be a mattress and furniture. So could you comment on what else you would like to see in the image?
Yeah, sorry, Paul. I thought I got to that one. What I would like to see in the image, I mean, I guess I would just assume it would be whatever's illegal, the illegally dumped mattress. I guess I'm not quite understanding.
Is there any requirements,
Yeah.
Eamon, or can they just take the pictures?
From our point of view, it's whatever your team wants. So there's no requirement on our end. I think the ideal scenario is take the photo in the context where you found the illegally dumped mattress. I know that's not always possible. So, but I'll defer to MRC about what the ideal photo looks like. From our point of view, it's anything will work for the most part.
Yeah, I'd
Okay,
say
sorry, this is Paul.
Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, Paul from Camden County. So yeah, that's what I was saying, because I just contacted, we work with Public Works, Probation, and a local homeless organization that picks these up for us, bring them to our landfill. So I asked them if they can take pictures of that when I saw the email request come out a few weeks ago. And I got a picture back from Public Works recently. There was a close-up of a couple mattresses. It wasn't clear if it was public right away, a field. They told me it was at these cross streets. And then that's what I was curious, like if you want us to have them, step back a few feet and get a picture, if you have like the example that Eamon showed, where it's like a little bit further away and it showed it's clearly there's sidewalks in rural areas. It may not be as indicative of it being illegally dumped, or if it's, just laying out there in the field. And then also obviously encampments, you can get some context there for that. So I'm not sure how strict or how, detailed you want these photos.
I think that's a great question. And I think we can kind of address that in some best practices when we do the FAQs, but we would definitely want to, taking a step back, I think is a good idea. So you can see, that there are actually two, just so it's clear to us when we're reviewing it. When you say there's 2 or 3 mattresses, it's obvious in the picture that there were 2 or 3 mattresses. But we can clarify some of that, maybe give some examples, Taylor.
Yes, definitely. And then we had a question about contractors collecting illegally dumped mattresses and if they will need to send the photos over for documenting. Yes, photo documentation is required as a part of this application. You won't be able to submit an entry without the photo. We are at time right now. I'm happy to stay on. I put my contact information on the screen here. Please email me to schedule, additional training. If you would like to discuss your questions in more detail, I'm happy to meet and discuss with you directly. Thank you everybody for joining. It was a great turnout today. We're really excited to launch this new software with Rubbish. January 1, 2026. And as I mentioned earlier, we will be sending out those resources that I mentioned, the webinar recording, the tutorial videos, as well as the FAQs within the week. And I will be sending out that invite link to join and register within the week as well. So stay tuned.
Okay, thank you, Taylor, Mike, Justine, and everyone on the call.
Thanks all.
Yeah, thank you,
Good
Eamon.
day.
Thank you,
Have a good
everyone.
one.
Thank you.
Thank you.